This question has come up a couple times. It's how do I use my wireless microphone, like the Rode Wireless Go, with my iPhone without it draining the battery? It's a pretty simple solution, but I'm going to tell you about it in just a second. If you have not checked out my video on using the Rode Wireless Go with your iPhone, I will link that down below. It is one of my more popular videos because it's a very simple solution. It's also a very short video, just like this one. So you've got your microphone piece that you could clip onto you. And then you've got the receiver, which does have to connect to your device, your computer, your camera, your phone. And for your computer and your phone, you have to get cables that are sold separately. So this cable is a gray 3-ring headphone jack to a black 2-ring headphone jack. Technically, it's called TRRS to TRS patch cable. For the Rode brand, they call it the SC7 cable. It's about $15 for the Rode brand, otherwise it's about $10. You'll also need this little piece right here, which is just the lightning cable adapter. Most of us are familiar with this. If you ever want to plug in sort of a headphone jack, you'll need this. You can get them almost anywhere. So from there, again, watch that video if you're more curious about that. They are sold separately. So when we plug this into our iPhone, right, you can no longer charge because you're taking up the only input here. The simple solution is a splitter cable. A splitter cable. I got this one, I think, from Amazon a while back because this one's a little different than what I recommend, but it looks just like this. So one side is going to attach obviously to your phone, and the other side is going to have two output, so it splits. So this one has a USB and a lightning cable input, but you could get one that has two lightning cables. So you would take your charging cable to one, right? Charge. And you take your microphone to the other, and so now you have two outputs. It splits. Therefore, it's called a splitter cable. So your splitter cable is going to be your best bet for those of you who are running low on battery and need to charge at the same time, but you want to use your microphone. Okay, so it's this kind of splitter cable, the Apple lightning cable splitter, and you can have two lightning cable inputs. Or if you're like me, the reason I got this one was actually to use my Yeti microphone through USB with my phone, but it really takes up a lot of juices, a lot of battery juices, so I knew I had to charge at the same time. So I got this cable. And I will leave the links to the ones I recommend down in the description, so go ahead and click on them. Now you will obviously need to be next to an outlet or some sort of external battery pack or external rechargeable, what are they called? You know what I'm talking about, right? Where you can charge it up and then you can plug your phone cable in USB and it charges on the go. So like a travel charging pack. So you'll either have to have that if you are doing outdoor classes or if you are teaching in a place where you don't have an extension cord or an outlet. But if you are at home and you're on Zoom or using your microphone to film classes, you can simply plug into an outlet on your wall. No big deal. Okay? So I hope that helps you in your quest for answers about how to charge your phone at the same time that you're using a wireless microphone. Now, I'm mainly talking about microphones that you have to plug in the receiver to your phone in order to use them. There are other microphones out there that connect through Bluetooth. I mean, AirPods are one of those, and there's a few others as well. But the sound, honestly, is so much clearer with a microphone like this one. Another one I'd recommend and that I've talked about is the Deity Pocket Wireless. Very, very similar. It has the same kind of frequency that the Rode Wireless Go is, and it plugs in the same kind of way. And it actually comes with all the cables in the package so that you don't have to go and buy everything separately. But I'll leave all those links down below, as well as some of the other videos to give you an idea of your options. And if right now you're not able to go out and buy something, if this, for some people, they think this is not super affordable. It's about $200 plus a couple additional cables will run you about $230. I think that's quite affordable, but if you're looking for other options, there's definitely a few out there that can fit in your budget. And if anything, just use what you have and upgrade as you keep going and as you need to later on. All right, that's it for this short little tech tutorial. We talked about a splitter cable. Now go off and film your classes with good audio and a full battery.